I used to believe in sheer hard work. I spent years forcing my feet to play fast through muscling. It worked until it didn't. In 2022, I hit 210 BPM. In 2023, to my horror, my playable tempos suddenly crashed hard. I almost wanted to quit. The sheer grind had failed because it lacked the correct system. I had to go through a reset. I spent the next 8 months rebuilding my foot mechanics from zero. That is what took me from a shaky 210 to a controlled 240, and today I'm giving you the 6 exercises that saved my playing. If you are stuck, stop trying to work harder. Start understanding how to build a technique that cannot help but play fast. Exercise 1 is a slow 8-note pattern. It looks easy, which is why most people miss the point. This is about calibrating your foot motion. If your foot motion is broken here, everything else is a house of cards. Look at my feet. Then look at Alex Rudinger and Kevin Paradis. Notice the propelling motion, the foot rotation is key here. Now, look at a student of mine. Even at slow tempos, it's heavy, inefficient, tense, and there's too little foot rotation. That's why he was stuck under 130 BPM. After we corrected the motion, his ceiling vanished, and he's now playing high tempos for the first time. So when performing this exercise, you must record yourself and observe your feet like a hawk. Speed is not ankle versus upper leg. That is a myth that leads to twitching out of control problems and spasming. To play any speed slow to super fast with stability, you need the correct muscle ratio between your hips and ankles. Exercise 2. Hip power on the floor. Most people mistake relaxation for slacking off. The truth, strength equals relaxation. When your hip flexors are powerful, they do less work to either produce the stroke or to help with stability, which makes double bass movement feel relaxed. Your target, 16 notes at 140 BPM on the floor for 2 minutes non-stop. If you can't hit this, your engine is too weak for the speed you are chasing. There's also a calf version of this exercise, which I'm doing on the right. This version promotes more calf use rather than hip use. To do the calf version, make sure your toes and ball of your feet are on the floor at all times. And for the hip version, just lift your entire foot off the ground. Exercise 3. 1 bar of 8s to 1 bar of 16s. This exercise forces your body to shift muscle ratios on the fly. At 8 notes, your hips take the main load. At 16s, it shifts into more lower leg. In the beginning, your body will fight this. You will feel a clunk in the gear shift. But as you strengthen your system, your body automates the ratio. You aren't trying to play faster, you're just allowing the system to shift gears. If you've watched this far, you are tired of the plateaus. You've realized that grinding harder is not the answer. The next 3 exercises are where we turn control into super endurance and speed. Exercise 4. 1 bar of 16s, 1 bar of rest. This is about clean starts. Most drummers have problem tempos that can range as wide as 140 to 200 BPM, where they cannot start a run cleanly. This exercise is self-compounding. Find the tempo where you are 100% clean 20 times in a row. Then push it up by 2 BPM. If you can't start perfectly, you don't own the tempo. Honesty is the only way forward here. Exercise 5. Heel down on the floor. I play 210 BPM heel down, and the motion is identical to my ankle technique. This exercise locks your upper legs. You eliminate the hips and force the ankles to develop independent power. When you get back on the pedals, your core and hips simply suspend your legs just a little, and you use this exact same ankle motion to fly. The pedal rebound is a bonus too. It actually helps your legs stay suspended with less upper leg input. The final boss, long form endurance. Alex Rudinger does 25 minutes, Daniel Pressland does 40. I do 30 minutes in 3 to 5 minute sets. This is the ultimate audit of your technique. If you cannot sustain a tempo for 3 minutes, you do not have the technique for that tempo, period. You are just muscling inefficiently. If you fail here, it gives you important data. So, if you find lots of trouble here, you need to spend way more time with exercises 1 to 5 to fix your technique. Then, gradually, the endurance will come naturally. You have 2 choices. You can go back to grinding and hope your double bass doesn't collapse like mine did, or you can build a sustainable system now. And if you want to follow the path of my students who have added 50 to 80 BPM to their top speed in less than a year, get the Art of Double Bass 2.0. And meanwhile, don't stop dreaming and don't stop drumming.